breaking the news, taking on the fights. Iceman's in charge, the truth at the core. Holster up, free bird and box, ready for more. Tune in, log on, feel the thrill, uncensored and real. It's the realest of wheels. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Laughter ignites, unfiltered we chat about wrongs and rights. Criminal tales with a twist of the funny. In the chaos of badges, we take the money. In midweek madness, we own the scene. With the wit of the wise, we reign supreme. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Come ride with gear, let's hit the ground running. With the Motor Cop Chronicles, the laughter's just starting.
Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Good afternoon, you beautiful people.
Welcome. We got
Billy's already in the house. This is James P.
I think I figured it out. That's why I was doing them tests.
Last week was our first day on the podcast.
No, I came in Monday, or I came in during the week, and if y'all seen me pop online live, I was doing.
Wasn't that shit yesterday?
I was doing test.
I remember when I was in grade school, my first podcast.
Do you? As you can see, we got a full crew. We got the box back in, even though he's not actually in the clubhouse. He's in the box.
He's in a box.
The box is in the box.
I like that.
He's in the box.
What was that game show you used to have all the pop-up shit?
Was that Celebrity Squares or something?
Yeah.
like that?
It was something Squares, wasn't it?
That
Hollywood Squares.
Hollywood
Squares. Hollywood Squares. Yeah, Billy. Hollywood. Holy shit! It's the box. The box.
Billy, last week
Not
we had
the vagina box. The box.
we had two hot nut winners. You can always go back and just listen to the regular broadcast of it.
I wasn't here. I missed. I had a fuzzy hat meeting last week.
Hollywood Squares.
He did. I hope everybody's getting ready for the Turkey Day, Thanksgiving.
Oh, we're supposed to do that?
What, Turkey Day?
I thought you just showed up to nice relatives' houses and were like, hey, did y'all make deviled eggs?
I love deviled eggs. One of my favorite.
Yeah, man.
Are you going out thugging tonight? I mean, you got a big ass hoodie on. Like it's 80 degrees.
It's Florida. It is winter time. Okay, we're in the ice box right now. Okay.
Florida.
Iceman knows that the one thing I can't do is
so full of
fucking
shit.
cold. Period. No, he knows. I don't deal with it. I cuddled up in great grandma's blanket all night. I didn't move.
Well, if anybody would like any merch, I got the Pronoun shirt on tonight. I did wear it to the store just to hopefully piss somebody off. Don't know if I did, but I was trying to. You can go to MotorCopChronicles.com or go to the Etsy store and get your merch there. Also, we have the new Stay Trashy shirts are out, and also, even though I'm not a fan of them, they have Stay Trashy hoodies available also. Just Stay Trashy hoodies. So you can get those.
Where do I go for that?
You're not allowed. I have you blocked.
Now.
Watch out, he's gonna boot the vehicle.
If you anybody would like a great cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com and use promo code MotorCop15. Get yourself 15% off some great cigars. They're great for Christmas gifts and shit like that.
Billy, you don't know. You don't know shit.
And for smoking. And
Freebird's jaw's got to be hurting as much as he's chewing on them damn Skittles.
he's probably got very good jaw muscles. I'll have to get a splash and find out. But she's
I
in
would
the
assume
bathroom.
so. That's how it keeps T-Bird happy. You know, he is getting up there in years.
Yes,
Keep that jaw in tune.
the box is here.
Yeah,
If anybody would like any
he's
more
fresh off of
any extra episodes,
JZRS.com.
any extra episodes, go join the Patreon. I got some videos I plan on putting out either tonight or tomorrow on there also. So no, you don't want to use these cigars to make blunts with. These are high quality
Why not?
cigars.
It makes your face go
Not-
numb, dude.
Not cheap cigars.
No, you do it with $high cigars. It tastes so much better.
So
I told you that story one time. And I pulled that kid over that had the blunt, and I said, "Hey, he had those Swisher Sweets, and I was like, hey, I want you to show me how you roll that shit up in this cigar."
did y'all smoke it together?
No, I had him throw that shit out on the side of the interstate, but he unrolled. It looked professionally made, and I was like, "How did you get it back like this?" And somebody said 30 seconds, and it was open. And I was like, "Holy shit, that's a great job!" And I throw it out.
Easy peasy. Yeah, I was laughing.
Awesome
I
job.
watched him sit there
Put it
cut
around
him.
and stomp on it.
Yeah, throw it out in that 2 foot tall grass, and I know you ain't gonna find that shit.
So before I forget, and before Billy has to remind me, we're going to jump into Roy's corner over here and see what Roy has to say.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that ex-Maz isn't a recent term? The word ex-Maz dates back to the mid-1500s and comes from the Greek letter X, which is the first letter in the Greek word for Christ. Hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving, Roy out.
Duke done got here.
Oh shit.
Hey, Roy, I am going to take it easy on you tonight. You make sure you give my girl Gypsy some turkey. I did throw something together for all the Duke fans. Hey, Ice, drop that beat.
Hey, yo, Duke the motherfucking dog here, wishing all you a happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble to the motherfucking gobble. I am gonna eat so much turkey, I'm gonna have to wobble, wobble, wobble. Give your thanks by giving your four-legged friends some to that feast. Yeah, the one sitting by your feet. Come on, don't be cheap. Turkey Day is a good day. Share that feast, Duke the top DOG. That's right, bring me some of that turkey meat. Enjoy your family and friends. Eat up and enjoy the company. Don't forget your furry friends. This is the D to the O and the G to the legend, never the myth in.
Long, huh?
No, about over.
It's pretty impressive.
Hey, I didn't know
AI
Duke went to
has
rap
ruined the
school.
fucking planet.
Huh?
AI has ruined the fucking planet.
What? Hey,
Or when did he go to rap school?
I don't know.
Christmas time usually. That's when my pups
Must
like
have
to
been,
help. with-
must have been last year after he bit me on the back of the leg.
But I tell you what, I don't know who's on right. I think I missed my calling because I think I write some pretty dope lyrics. Because all the songs that I have out on the Patreon and like all that, I don't let the AI write my stuff. I write all my own stuff, and they just sing it.
And it makes it pretty.
They make
Dogg wants to sign you like yesterday.
what's that?
Snoop Dogg wants to sign you like yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
They used to call him Snoop Cat.
I'm an artiste.
He is a lyricist there, Jennifer.
All right. Well, we'll jump into some of these stories. We got some messed up stories, and we're gonna go right on over there to Freebird.
Yep.
Yep.
I am the the teacher's favorite student. I got the first story. Screw you, boxing host there. Well, apparently, I don't know where this was at. So apparently it's all over because we go to these two tards. Apparently they you can go to Write a Prisoner website, and these two are married. It says they're prison wives. So they're sharing their insight into how it is to be married to somebody that's going to die in prison or spend life in prison. And one of the stories, the girl was so impressed that she wrote to her prison husband in the first time because he was super hot, she thought, apparently on his profile. So that's what made her write. And when he wrote back, she was so lonely and so impressed that she fell in love with his return letter. I don't know how jacked up or how much your life was a piece of shit to be falling in love on a letter from a prisoner just for the first time he wrote back. I don't know. It doesn't divulge what he said. I'm sure. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe he talked about his penis size. Maybe he said he wasn't looking for romance. I mean, that's a no-brainer. I mean, you can't be because you're a little limited, I guess, being in prison.
It looks more like my 600-pound sister on here. I don't know. They're not. No. These are not. This ain't the way they look. There's more pictures on the page.
I guarantee you there's a bunch of pornographic pictures with those two doing each other and sending it to their prison husbands.
I would guarantee it. So in the end of the story you were reading, they talk about how this guy that she married is actually getting transported out to California, where they allow you to stay at this fucking apartment on the grounds with your spouse or your
they must have conjugals.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck? So in other words, these chicks should get married, divorced, and keep fucking all these dudes.
I don't mean to bust your bubble, but she did fly out. She got to fly out and got to visit with old boy. Yeah, for one hug. She took money out of her pocket to fly across the country for one hug. Maybe she had an orgasm from that hug. Who knows? They weren't allowed to kiss, but she wanted to so bad. So bad.
Hold on, I had. the next
He's in California, so
we get Roy a transport wagon for behind the semi, and he could just pull these desperate women around the United States to go and hook up with these inmates. Come on, they gotta have fucking money, and Roy would be happy. Every night he'd just sleep in the trailer with the like 30 women.
Oh well, Roy's got that on.
well, they did have
1-800-dateinmate.com. Remember?
Yeah, we was trying to hook him up with Precious, but he could never find her.
Yeah, we couldn't find Precious.
But she's been hemmed up now. But as their romance bloomed a little bit, they were supposed to get married in the prison. But the week he was supposed to get married, he got transferred to a different prison.
I just want to know what kind of how pathetic your own life must be to want to marry some motherfucker that's never getting out of prison.
Well, maybe I don't
think
know.
It has to
Maybe
be
you're
financial and fame. It
I
really
get
has to be some.
Well, I mean, do they celebrate their anniversaries with like white ice and honey buns?
I don't know. They had a civil union because they couldn't actually get married. He got transferred. So,
Well, you know that some of these people that their spouses and stuff get incarcerated now, that they actually get kickbacks from the government for those kids.
Yeah, but they don't even have kids
Because their
together. They've never even kissed.
you know our
But
buddy.
whenever they have the conjugal, it can happen.
I don't know. I'm surprised he's out in California with these fruit and nuts. I'm surprised he hadn't got a conjugal visit. But you never know what goes into prison because our buddy Jim, he got sued as a warden because he wouldn't let one of his inmates order porn magazines.
I remember when that
You
happened.
remember that story when he got sued
I do.
as a warden because he would not let the inmate
I
order,
do.
order
Yeah.
and lost.
They ordered him to let him order porn.
I had to get the rest of the story, but I do remember him telling me he got ordered. He had to let the inmate order his pornographic magazines.
Wow. But anyway, you got to be
First Amendment.
that's freedom of speech. They must be those must have been on freedom of the press or something. They must have probably tried to do. It's fucking stupid.
But these two must be like shit out of luck with all kinds of dudes.
They must,
I mean, I know fat girls need love too. There's somebody could have loved her ass that she could have not had to,
Yeah. I mean,
go through a bunch of red tape for a conjugal
guarantee
visit.
you some dude out there has a big old bucket full of flour he could have rolled her around in.
That's it. Find that wet spot, baby.
Find the wet spot. Well, the next we're going to Florida with Holster and his great state over there.
Oh God! All right, so I already made a little bit of a note on this one, but I'm going to give you the headline, and then
You took the cliff notes of this shit?
I
impressed.
did. I thought I was going to have to read like 9 fucking stories. Anyway,
Yeah,
I didn't think you were coming by.
Box showed up and proved our ass wrong,
he fucked up,
motherfucker.
so I'm like, well, shit, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
I mean, like,
So this Florida inmate gives birth to a miracle baby. This is what the story claims, okay? By using vent to get pregnant. You would think that this lady is spread eagle over an air vent while this dude is at the other end of the tunnel spanking one off. That is not the fucking case, okay? So because at the end of this, they actually quote it and state that, what the hell? She was like a Virgin Mary, they said, emphasizing that their unusual method of conception avoided direct contact. What the actual fuck? So
Like
no,
a
it didn't.
virgin.
So at first I was thinking this chick is spread eagle over the vent, right? And then I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm reading the story. No, he was like using a Ziploc bag, and he would be like skeet skeet, and then slide it attached to a sheet down this fucking air vent, and then she would take it and then insert it in her prison purse. Okay, whoop, right up in there, and she did it for several days straight.
She was artificially inseminating herself.
She is absolutely the most disgusting fucking human I've ever heard of, because they've never even met each other. They heard each other's voices like some kind of fucked up Disney story through a window or the little air vent. Okay, this could have been a tranny he was shooting. Oh Jesus God.
Well, if it was a tranny, at least it wouldn't have got pregnant.
Mary, and I hope whoever said that gets fucking hit by lightning.
Well, first of all, look at this mustache thing. He's got this little Hitler mustache thing coming up underneath his fucking nose. I mean, now he's got some bitch pregnant. that he's going to. I hope they hit his ass with child support that he ain't never even got his little prick wet with.
You think he's ever? He might be a virgin,
Well,
and he got this old girl
I
pregnant.
mentioned this story because it's that time of year where you're running around and seeing all your wonderful friends and family and all that good stuff. And I mentioned it to an old timer from over in Europe, and he talks about how it's not unheard of that they would like pass their stuff, and then their spouse would get pregnant outside of the prison. I mean that's way back. This is the first I've heard of it for fucking years, and definitely the first time through an air vent. This is just bizarre.
I think they need to put something in them air vents.
Like a what?
Spermicide.
Like a filter, bitch. A filter.
It needs a spermicidal laser.
They need to interject a morning after pill.
It was definitely she was definitely interjecting it.
Morning after pill. You mix a morning after pill in with it.
Not a lot of prisons anymore. Jails have fucking close pods like that.
It's Thanksgiving. I wonder if she used a turkey baster.
Oh, she was basting that turkey, baby.
I doubt it. She was locked up in a cell too.
Regardless, by definition,
she probably had some big bulldog in there, like spreading old the old roast beef open and blowing it.
Yeah, Billy, he does.
And then she let it go. She let him go, and they go.
What, she eats at Arby's? Anyway, that is an interesting idea. We have the Spanish Adolf Hitler over here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what.
If you think about it, there is a lot of stories of Adolf going to South America. Maybe this is one of his.
How did they know that was his? How did they know that was his jizz?
Because the baby came out with a little bitty Hitler mustache.
Painted on.
It's yours. You are the father. Anyway.
Yeah, Billy, it's in bulk. Sam got they got big containers.
He's got stock in Skittles.
Yeah. He has a weekly fucking just, you see Clint? Clint says he can hear it all day skittling.
Oh, Clint's the only one of bitches.
No, he got jizz in his ears. That's why
he all day, ain't he?
He got jizz in his ears. He can't hear.
So the box is we're going to New York now. New
York City. So this jackass decided to go up to this church where they have a 9/11 memorial, and he's checking out the memorial. That's him right there. And the security guard told him, "Hey man, don't touch the memorial." And the security guard went ahead and did his little rounds, and this little shitbag decided to pluck a gold rose from the memorial. Took it, ended up getting arrested for it, got into the courtroom, made a mockery of it, started acting an ass. Judge set his bond at $75,000.
They still haven't recovered the rose.
What?
Nope.
Yeah, they ain't recovered the rose, but they said it was.
Oh, that's it wasn't no little rose. That's the whole son of a bitch right there.
Well, it's gold plated. It's from.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth like
$3,000.
$3,000. Yeah.
He probably didn't know that. He probably tossed that bitch in the gutter.
Probably.
I bet you are glad it's away from you. Just a piece of
But
shit.
I'm shocked they set up a $75,000 bond.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't let him go.
Why not? I would. I'd bust him.
Well, in New York, they got that. They got no bond.
They want to hug a thug,
Yeah, but
So that's the thing,
Trump got elected. Now everybody got to do right.
But Freebird, hopefully that the local government has absolutely nothing to do with the state or the feds. I mean, New York is fucked. It's just a city that's just a cancer to the entire United States. When you decriminalize crime in general and just
Eric
say,
Adams,
I don't care what you do, we're going to let you out the
Adams
next
is
day.
coming around.
You're inviting people. I mean, think about it. If these people from Chicago that are used to spending 8 to 12 years every time they move drugs just said, fuck it, we're going to New York and California, we would not have a crime rate left in the United States. Please, every criminal in the United States, move to these fucking places that won't prosecute you and commit crimes. Leave the rest of us alone. And now, there you go. They want the criminals. All you good fucking people that live in New York and California that are left, there's a very small number of you, smaller than you think. You can come. But take all the shitbirds.
I don't know how
just
they.
don't
I don't know how there's hardly any big businesses left in California. I don't
Well,
know
that's
why
the
they just
thing.
don't get the
Well,
fuck
didn't
out.
like Walmart close in a bunch of zones, and then Target after the riots, the race riots that they called peaceful fucking protests. This building is mostly peacefully burning. Sorry.
All righty, now it's my turn. We're going to do an update.
Precious, Precious.
No, it's update. I don't know if y'all remember. We did this story a couple of years ago with this. They had these idiots on dirt bikes running from the cops, and one decided to stop and refuel for gas. Got in a tussle with the deputy. The deputy backed off and tased the dumbass, and dumbass caught on fire.
The backpack had gas in it, and it broke or something.
No, he just spilled out the thing. But anyway, bad guy caught on fire, and he lived, but he got burned up. Well, they charged the deputy. They did charge the deputy with a crime, and he went to court this week. And let's go ahead.
Internal on their behavior plays out.
Years ago, fire erupted at this Orange County gas station. You may remember this. It all started after investigators say an Osceola County deputy fired his taser at a man, causing him to catch fire. Well, 2 years later, that deputy is now on trial. West 2's Michelle Meredith is live outside the Orange County Courthouse for us this afternoon, where they actually just seated a jury. And Michelle, you have more on what's happened so far today.
Well, they just wrapped up opening statements. Now, it is not disputed that the deputy.
This woman's voice is the most. I apologize.
Yeah,
this woman's voice is fucking horrible. I don't know how she has this job.
I bet your name's Bridget. Oh, close.
No, but it's
it's not close to Bridget. But okay.
Yes, it is.
Her voice is really bad.
Tased this man while he was at a gas pump. The question is, should he have done that under those circumstances? Is that negligent? And
Who she
that
keep
is
looking
what
at?
he is on.
She talks. I hate people that talk like this because all it makes me think is Talladega Nights, and it's like I don't know what to do with my hands because I can't talk without moving my hands and bouncing my fucking head around and shit. I mean, can you talk without doing all that shit?
Trial for, because what happened next was horrific.
Look at the camera.
The man he tased lit up like a matchstick.
Bitch, he lit up like a
man doused
fucking
like a flare.
Yeah,
like a flare in a plant.
Yeah, like the plant flaring off the extra chemical. That motherfucker like lit up like the sun. A matchstick. That bitch went boof.
and then cue the Talladega Nights. I'm on fire.
I'm on fire.
Suffered third-degree burns over 75.
This is that fucking idiot right there.
I get he won't fuck around anymore.
Yeah,
fuck
Clint
around
says,
and find out.
Clint says that woman sounds like she's got a mouthful of Skittles.
She's been
I'll bet you he won't do that again.
% of his body. Now, this all started in
Skittles would have
February
saved us, old boy.
2022.
See, now watch him.
Loretto was one of a pack of dirt bike riders darting through traffic on 417, running red lights. One is accused of.
I know one thing he's not doing no more is wheelies on a dirt bike.
But you know the one thing about it is like now that they're charging the officer, it opens up the officer to criminal. Or
Oh no, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. You're jumping
pulling
ahead.
out a gun when Deputy David Crawford with the Osceola County Sheriff's Office caught up with Barreto. He was at a gas station filling up his tank. Deputy Crawford tried to arrest him, then his bike tipped over, gas spilled. Deputy Crawford then tased Barreto, and that's when the man went up in flames. He did survive. The trial is expected to last a week, and the deputy.
Guess what?
Look in the camera.
Guess what? The trial is over there, Meredith, okay? The trial is over. The deputy was found not guilty, acquitted, free to go home, not guilty, and dude is, just knows what it feels like to be a French fry. Like, don't run from the cops, don't resist arrest, don't get blowed up.
Don't run.
See, I didn't read that story. It was yours.
play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Anyway, deputy cleared. Back on shift.
You getting back pay?
I don't know. It should. Next we're going to Canada. No, this ain't Canada.
Okay.
We're going to. I think this is the UK. I'm sorry. We're going to the UK. We're going across the pond.
Well,
Yeah, them pigs look funny.
yeah, we are in.
Where we're going, Freebird?
Well, hold on.
Didn't read your story. Did
Yeah,
you?
I did, but I don't remember where it was at. We're talking about the 17-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah,
The oinks.
yeah. It was in. I don't know where it was at. I don't.
He didn't read the story.
Nope.
Didn't read it.
Yeah, no, I did. It's about the girl and the pigs, but
Yeah.
I don't know where. It doesn't say where it's at. You said, I think it's over across in another country.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, but it
not
don't
listening,
state.
yeah.
This article don't say shit. This don't
article-
say nothing.
The article said a whole bunch.
No, but apparently this old girl got knocked out by one of her little angry pigs, little angry elf pigs, and the rest of the pigs mauled her ass, knocked her, I think bit her femoral artery, and she died of blood loss. And apparently
And then
now a neighbor is like, hey, I might have contributed, I might have pushed her in somehow, but that's all the article says. Then the neighbor kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, I think I pushed her in, but
Why the fuck would you even say that?
I don't know. Can't figure that out because the article sucks, and it don't even tell me
Stupid.
where
I
it's
mean,
at.
like, that's kind of like if you're going down the road.
But
and $100 million
but apparently the animals
have to
tore.
fall
She
out
had
of the back of the
pig
truck.
bites. She had pig bites all over her. And T-Bird says she can't see me on the screen, so why ain't on?
I could.
Yeah, Clint, he was here once.
Everybody else can see you.
I see you.
Oh, hey, T-Bird.
Oh, probably
we can
because you
see
got a
you.
black shirt on. That's probably
Oh.
what she's saying.
Yeah,
Oh.
This is Freebird's first time on the show.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. This was in Russia. That's in the UK. I'm sorry. We went all the way to Russia. Anyway, this guy.
Canada to the UK to Russia.
Yeah, it's in Russia
it's been
because
slow
it's right here in the story. It says a teen girl in Russia. It's like the first sentence that.
That's not what it says.
Yes, it does.
Shit. All right. Well, apparently, I perused over that first sentence. I was looking at the the body that gives me all the crux of the the detail.
You were trying to do the Cliff Notes. You're just reading the headline.
No,
You got to have an Apple phone to do that. I actually put.
No,
notes
the
in my-
title says 17-year-old girl mauled to death by her own pigs, and a neighbor may have been the reason. And that was it. It don't say in the story. It says unbelievable teen in Russia died.
Who the hell's that?
This is the young lady that is no longer with us that got eaten by her pigs.
What the fuck? She's an Instagram model that has an addiction to pigs. Man, that's one of them European.
No,
porn
she
fetishes.
Lived in a pig farm or something. Anyway, but the neighbor guy was like, he's having a feud or something. He said he punched her or pushed her in. A big male boar pig they had that was aggressive, charged her, knocked her out. When it did, the rest of the pigs like jumped on her, and one of them ripped her one of them ripped her artery open, and she bled out. The
Yeah,
pigs were
are fucking
eating
violent.
her. So so pigs will for the city people that listen, pigs. It's a good way to dispose of a body is to throw them in with a bunch of pigs. They will eat everything but the fucking
For
teeth.
Educational purposes only. Do
Pigs
not
will
try at home.
pigs will eat everything but the teeth. I don't know why, but yes, the neighbor who did that says was 40 years old. So unfortunately, this beautiful Russian girl.
It doesn't say how he thought he pushed her in. I don't know. The article does not.
His ass pushed her in. If he even thought he pushed her in, motherfucker pushed her in. All right.
Yeah.
You guilty.
Maybe.
I don't even know why you would do
she-
that.
Anyway, that's her. She was a pretty young lady. She is no longer with us. She died a horrible, painful death.
Is T Bird still listening? G Daz on Rosalie. Hey, Rosalie.
I think his sugars are high. He's delirious. He probably needs insulin.
All them damn Skittles he been
It's
eating.
the Skittles.
No, it's
got
this.
him.
It's this and the Skittles.
Skittles and Red Bull.
It's sugar free though, right? That's light blue.
Well, yeah, it's light blue, but I usually hit the other one. So.
Man, I bet you drank a fuckload of coffee because I tell you that sugar.
So, Holster, we're going to Ohio.
Yep.
Yeah, it's where all the fucking crazy people are from. Anyway,
They're at least they're Trump supporters. They're Trump supporters.
Yeah, sometimes that doesn't really matter. Anyway, a jail calls Ohio inmate says incriminating, damaging things on a recorded line. So we've all basically seen, Breaking Bad and all this shit where these guys are just so incredibly fucking stupid. This guy gets arrested, goes to jail after he wrecks in a motorcycle chase. Okay. He goes to jail and he proceeds to just call everybody. And even though when you pick up the phone and you call out, it lets you know that all calls will be recorded going out of this facility. Didn't give a fuck. Proceeded to just talk about where he hid weapons, where they buried, drugs, all these other crimes he's done, what he's told the attorney, all this stuff. And this all just went public. And it just moron. He basically threw everybody under the bus. So they're going to, this guy is going to get stabbed a lot. I have no doubt about it because everybody's going to be filling that prison here soon.
The people are just stupid. I mean, they're all those phones. The only time that they're not allowed to listen or go back and listen to your conversations if you're on the phone with your attorney.
A lawyer. Yeah.
That's it. Other than that, if you talking, look, in some of these new, I'm going to tell you right now, some of these new facilities, it's got where it's like phones where you can see each other on and stuff.
FaceTime and shit.
Yeah, basically like FaceTime. So, and a lot of these inmates will be on FaceTime with their wives or their baby mama or their hoe or whatever, and got them showing them a titty or masturbating and stuff like that. Guess what? That's all recorded.
No way.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes way.
Yes way.
All right.
Don't get excited, people. Most of these women are not supermodels. It's like we got to get this stuff. Yeah, but you'd be surprised how many people incriminate themselves on the telephone in jails.
A lot.
Because
even those little two-way windows where they use plexiglass and then the phone, those are recorded too 99% of the damn time.
Yes, they are. So Ohio inmates are not the brightest.
And now the majority of them don't even do it through the two-way window. A lot of them do it through freaking computers now.
Yep. So we're all over the world today. We're going to Alabama.
Did you say Greenbow, Alabama?
Alabama. With this lovely individual right here. Look at him.
This rocket scientist was in jail for about 570 days, approximately, in Decatur. So they decided, hey, you know what? We're going to let him out. So what does this rocket scientist do? He walks outside and he steals a corrections vehicle. Gets about a mile or two down the road, crashes out. They arrest him. He's back in jail.
Rearrest him.
That's why he's in jail. Poor some bitch can't drive.
Hot nut.
It was a Crown Vic.
Yeah, Crown Vic. Yeah,
that should be the punishment. There ain't a lot of them bitches left. Fucking taxi cab drivers and drug dealers. Fucking.
Yeah, I mean crashing a Crown Vic. I mean that should be a felony right there. Yeah, Billy. He looks like a great feller, don't he?
Not really. Citizen.
Not really. You don't look real fun.
But, I mean, let's be honest about it. For that little bit of a rampage, the guy literally made it 2 miles, and he's almost guaranteed to serve at least 5 years. Because, I mean, right after he could, I mean, how are you going to try to go in front of a board and ask for a leniency when you couldn't even go 30 fucking seconds without stealing a car? So,
he just did over what's 500 something days. He already did over a year.
Yeah, like a year and a half.
But he got right out and immediately stole a car.
Maybe even one of them people that wants to be in prison.
But
you know them people, they got them
rail his ass.
They got them institutionalized people that would rather be in prison than out on the free world.
Yeah, because they can't function in the free world. They need that structure in their lives.
We got this inmate and he got out and he didn't last 6 months out and he's right back in. Now he's a great trustee. He just can't fucking function as he can't function as a grown person under his own volition outside in the free world. He needs to have people telling him what to do, when to do it, when to eat, when he go to sleep, all stuff like that. And he's perfectly good. You put him out there in the free world and he just fucking just can't do it. Billy says he gets mad when he sees Caprices getting smashed in movies.
God, I don't mind the Caprices.
LT1 engine, baby.
Let's see. It's my turn.
Yeah, you got a good one.
Yeah, this we're coming right here to the Localville here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Now this is what I don't understand. This happened 5 years ago. This happened 5 fucking years ago, and it's now it's just coming up saying, "Oh no," and of course they're gonna investigate it and all this shit like that. I got a little news clip. We'll watch it, then we'll talk about it because everybody might have some different opinions on this shit.
You may remember this. It all started after investigators say
officers are on the job as an internal on their behavior plays out. The officers are seen on their body cameras offering to hold down a 14-year-old boy so his mother could whip him with a belt. They mocked him as his mother whipped him and asked him over and over if he was going to tell the officers about
We said whip him.
This happened 5 years ago.
Well, his name ain't the Django, and she ain't using
What? Ain't there a statute? There should be some statute of limitations on this shit, huh?
Good thing.
Brian Thompson, who is representing the teen in an unrelated legal matters, filed the entire complaint November 18th after learning about the video.
How's this shit surfacing 5 years later?
Because
looking at evidence, it just happened
because this kid or something went and got this attorney, or the kid said something to somebody, and they got this attorney right here that likes to sue the cops and stuff. He thinks he's a cheap ass, Ben Chump, and
Dollar Gentral Ben Chump.
So he's going to try. He wants to sue. That's how it got brought up. Because the cops didn't beat the kid, didn't whip the kid, didn't spank the kid. The mom did, as we will see.
We've seen this before, whereby individuals are taken to a warehouse and they're interrogated.
Now he's going to talk about. He's referencing to the Brave Cave.
This dumb shit's going to reference the Brave Cave.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This has nothing to do with the Brave Cave, but they love bringing it up.
Beaten, they're tased, all in the name of providing information. This is the same with this individual. He's the victim. Why are we holding individuals down?
He's not the fucking victim. His mama whipped his ass because he's a bad kid. Because the whole thing is
drive-bys and shit.
There was a drive-by at his house, his mama's house, where this kid lived when he was like 14 years old.
He's like, I ain't saying nothing.
The house got hit. The house got hit several times. Had bullet holes in it. The cops get there and the kid's like, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna tell you who did it and stuff like that. Well, they end up the kid's being a little prick, as we will see. And anyway, the mom's like, what? I can't. Spank him. The cop's like, I'll hold him down for you. So they held him down, and she spanked him on his ass. Okay, that's what. Break the skin. Maybe he's still alive today because of it.
And encouraging individuals to be beaten.
Thompson identified the two officers as Adam Rhodes and Jermaine Javis. The video shows Rhodes confronting the boy about information on a drive-by shooting in which bullets hit the teen's house. You can see the boy wave off the officer and chuckle. That's when Officer Rhodes becomes agitated with him. In a prepared statement, Baton Rouge Police Chief T.J. Moore said the mother requested officers assist her to discipline her son. Officers did comply with her request and held the...
She asked the officers for help. We're there to protect and serve.
And
so
they
serve.
Hear me out. I think this needs to be natural. This should happen across the United States, and you'd see these young little fucking punks quit their shit. Because if they knew that they called the police and they would get spanked properly with a belt on their ass until they were compliant, and the cops would stand there and hold you down. This bullshit of breaking in every car on the block or raping people or fucking being out slinging dope. No, these kids would actually be at home listening to their parents and fucking minding their manners.
You know, what I don't get is these people drove by your house, most likely trying to kill you, okay?
Yep.
Trying to kill you. And you don't want to tell the cops who they fucking are so they can be arrested.
Be a snitch, man.
This fucking... One of these crazy ass fucking one of these bullets could have hit your fucking mama and killed her.
Well, you think this little bastard? You think this little bastard gave a shit?
Obviously
where his mama
not.
got shot or not?
Obviously not.
18-year-old male down on a bed while the mother hit him on his rear with a belt. But Thompson says the officer pressured the mom into administering the.
And the cops pressured her into doing it. Okay, this is a grown ass black woman. Let me tell you what. If anybody has dealt with majority of black women, you ain't gonna make a grown ass strong-willed black woman do fucking nothing that she don't want to do. Okay, not nothing she wants to do. Okay.
You
got a belt? Undo your belt. Let's go in the house. I promise you, I'll hold his arm for you. Tear that up. Seriously, I ain't kidding at all. Below the waist, don't break the skin. That's what the law says.
Yep, below the waist, don't break the skin. Amen.
Ooh, that sounds like she got pressured to me.
Until she stopped because her arm hurt.
I maybe wouldn't have said that part.
Yeah, I mean, she might have went. 40 licks is a little bit, maybe a lot, but he probably deserved it. But she had to. She's like, oh, I'm fucking wore out.
I just want to hand it to the officers for not saying, I'll help.
Yeah.
You know, but no, seriously, I think there should probably be something that the Trump administration could use them for, like the national how to treat your little ghetto ass kid. And that is not race related. I can tell you, there's little badass white children and Spanish children that are just as capable of taking an ass whipping, and they should.
In no situation do courts authorize officers to hold a 14-year-old child down, a victim, in the name of obtaining information.
That sounds like case law.
The department in several unrelated use of force lawsuits, including the Brave Cave.
There needs to be some attention. There needs to be something done around the treatment of our juveniles and our
You're just trying to
elderly.
make a name for yourself, Ryan.
Yeah, you need to beat the shit out of the little juveniles. That's what you need to do instead of trying to. Where's the mama of this kid? Why the damn lawyers suing?
No, she already said that she asked the officers for assistance. She made a proper statement.
No, where's she at now? Involved with this bullshit.
So this story's ridiculous. You're right. It's pussified society. Stacy says her mama would have beat her ass more if I made her arm
Stacy should have learned to beat your ass with two arms.
She'd have learned how to be ambidextrous.
I'm tired. I got another one for you.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. That's right.
This yeah.
Ain't nothing better.
Let me
than
tell you what,
Thanksgiving
but-
and talking about ass beatings from mama.
You make your arms tired, and she'd have beat my ass with her feet.
Way back in the day, I had to go to a house, and this mama says, he keeps running off every time. I said, why don't you spank him? Well, he keeps running off. I said, come here, boy.
Break his fucking legs.
I said, bend over that chair. I said, bend over that chair. I said, if you think you're going to run off, I said, I'm going to take my belt off and I'm going to beat your ass with it. I said, go for it, Mom. And I let her spank the shit out that kid. Never had to go to that house again.
Right.
It's like,
Properly applied punishment.
Spare all this, these people that don't believe in whipping their kids. That's what's wrong with them today. Kids need their asses
You got
whipped.
these people who take that shit to extreme and like throw a fucking kid through a wall, but there's differences.
Well, was it
you need to know.
How thick was the sheetrock? Was it a thin sheetrock wall or a thick one?
Trailer.
Oh, well, I think it's fine then. Trailer walls aren't
Like
thick at all.
paper.
You can go right through that shit. I mean,
Fucking trip. Fall outside.
all righty, let's see. The next story, going over to Freebird to the Louisiana Attorney General. It says, don't pay those tickets.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, we have a rogue constable. A rogue constable. Apparently issuing tickets in West Baton Rouge. I'm surprised.
Y'all, I got asked about this before I left.
Yeah, that's over. That was in your area where you was working, Box.
Yeah,
So
I got asked about it before I moved, and I was like, I didn't even know that they were doing it. I had to look into it myself.
well, apparently there's parameters. Apparently this dude was issuing tickets, but there was a bunch of parameters set up to issue these tickets in some kind of school zone.
Well, he's a constable.
A
It's not even
constable. What did I say? Did I say constable, didn't I?
The area where they are doing this is, and because I don't work over there anymore, I can tell you exactly where it's at. It's between the Addis city limits and the Bruley city limits, in what is a small, little, narrow strip of LA1 that is considered West Baton Rouge Parish.
It's a dead zone.
That area is in the constable's, I forget, was it
Ward 2?
Ward 2 constable.
Yeah, it's Ward 2.
But Box, tell them where the constable's office is.
It is his. I'm trying to do this with a straight face. It is inside the office of a storage unit rental facility.
The mini storage.
The constable's office is? Oh, I didn't.
There's a vinyl graphic sticker on the window of the rental facility, and that's where this constable's office is at. What they're doing,
So what you're
and
saying
I
is real small
understand
fucking budget.
why they're doing it, because there's a school zone right there going into Bruley from Addis, which is, like I said, this little strip is what's considered parish jurisdiction, and they're trying to do traffic enforcement in the school zone, but they have popped so many people.
Well, they say a tune of $300,000 worth of tickets at $150 a piece.
I've heard it was handheld. I've heard it was not handheld, that it was actually on a post or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I didn't go over there before I moved. You've probably seen it.
I saw a video. They had a video on him. This dude is hiding behind one of the, what we call them, cop boxes by a red light that we can, change the red lights on. He's standing behind that, and it's a handheld LiDAR, but it's on like a surveyor's pole with the camera.
Well, how's he pulling the trigger on the LiDAR?
Hold on. And he's physically doing it, but it's got a camera thing out there that takes a picture too. But he looks like he's like hiding in a survey crew. Okay, and they wrote like I think they wrote like 2,000 or 3,000 tickets.
Yeah, well, it's a tune of $300,000
or 4,000 tickets to a tune of $300,000 in like 1 month.
He didn't want to fucking live inside of that. He don't want to work inside the U-Haul facility anymore, y'all. He's trying to get that budget fucking pumped, and now y'all fucking dogging him. He was trying to get a new cruiser and everything. Y'all some dicks. They gonna pay those tickets
on their Facebook page that says this is not ours. Don't call us. We have nothing to do with this.
But the AG, Attorney General's office said,
Yeah,
shut it down. Don't pay the ticket.
I knew Attorney General was like, don't pay it. Rip that shit up.
What the hell's up with that? I mean, were they violating?
They were supposed to
you're supposed to have
be in these parameters
saying,
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's supposed to be signs up saying there's photo enforcement ahead. There's a bunch of
manually
different
running it.
Yeah, so they did not meet any of the. Well, I ain't gonna say any. They didn't.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Of the requirements that I'm aware of.
He had 2 or 3 different parameters that he had to meet, and he wasn't meeting them.
Yeah,
and still issuing the tickets.
I will say this, and I've always been a proponent. I mean, not a proponent. I mean, just totally against it. I'm totally against any video traffic enforcement whatsoever where you get a ticket issued. Red light, speeding, any of it, because all it is
we're about to have AI.
It is a money grab, because when a camera takes a picture of you because you're speeding, did it slow you down? No. So if you go by doing 100 miles an hour, it did not stop you from doing 100 miles an hour. It's just going to send you a ticket trying to get money. I'm working traffic to try to stop people from doing something, so it may be possibly save their life or somebody else's life. It's just not to, get money.
There's also no due process to this. There's nobody.
Yeah, you have no one. You can't.
So he wasn't 1050. He didn't stop anybody.
No, he just it takes pictures and mails the ticket to him.
Oh,
They're mailing you a ticket.
I thought he was just like somehow
No.
he manually had it up on a
No,
pole,
no. But
and
he signed a contract with one of the radar people, right?
Yeah, with this whatever it is that
Like the photo enforced shit where they just send the shit to you in the mail.
yeah.
Yeah.
sounds like he did his fucking job.
But see, that's a civil matter too. That's not a warrantable offense, right?
Nope.
Correct. It's a
Yeah.
civil. It's a civil fine.
It's a civil fine, and if you don't pay it, they don't tough shit. Really?
They
that's-
claim that they'll put a lien up against your vehicle.
They
or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you sell a vehicle before you get a damn lien on it. Then what they gonna do? Or you put this on into somebody
The
else's
worst
name.
thing the
Then
worst
what
thing they
gonna
can do is put it on your credit.
I don't even know. I don't even know if they could do that.
Well, I disagree with all photo enforcement like that. Anyway, let's go to a different state here, and let me tell you what the whole state's going to tell us about it. If your girlfriend, if your wife asks to see your phone, it might be wise to hand it over.
I absolutely think that anybody should have access if they're your significant other to your cellular phone, but I don't believe they should have the password. Because I can tell you that if anybody goes into your phone and does anything weird inside of your phone or sends an email or a text message or anything like that, you can and will be used against you in a court of law. So just think about that before you ever let anybody hold your fucking phone. Like I said, though, if
What do you
it's
say?
a spouse or significant other, then let them see it. Don't give them the passcode so that they can use it while you're fucking sleeping. Don't do that. Just
Are
don't
you
do
speaking
that.
from experience? What are you
A
Sounds
lot
talking?
like
of it.
A lot of-
Anyway, so this little teenage badass is why we think that you should hold down your children and spank them along with the police. This little bitch decided that her boyfriend wasn't going to allow her to go through his phone, so she decided to stab him to fucking death. Okay.
Wow.
Apparently, she had beaten him in the past for this. He had said, "No, you can't go on my phone," and she just beats the living shit out of him. Well, this time her uncontrolled little ass just lost it and stabbed her, or stabbed him. But the weird thing is because she's a little 18-year-old girl, and he's a 19-year-old dude. He was at her house, so like I don't understand like when the confrontation happened, how he didn't just get up and leave. That's what like. He should have just left. That's my theory, because nothing in here really goes into detail. I don't know. Obviously, she's probably not talking, but yeah, he just basically she couldn't get in his phone, so she stabbed his ass to death.
Well, if she stabbed him, she still ain't gonna get in his phone.
Right. Not unless he's got like the face coat. And in
It
which
don't
case,
matter
it don't
now.
matter if he did or not.
It don't really matter now. He's dead.
Can you still face unlock if somebody's dead?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I would see why you couldn't.
There had
Yeah.
to
Yeah, you can still do it.
I don't see why not. Anyway, that's her and that's him.
be. So Weekend at Bernie's had facial recognition. We'd still be able to unlock his phone. Huh?
Yeah.
That's what they do to Biden. Fuck. Wake up, Mr. President. Fuck it. Here, just all right.
Yeah, but she
Just hold him up, run his face across it.
he said she gets the hot nut though. She stabbed his ass up. Made him into a little pincushion there, and yeah,
Well,
guess
she's
he
in
was.
California. She should have told him that she was just high on weed.
Yeah,
And stabbed him because that one chick stabbed her boyfriend 75 times, got away with it.
yeah. So next we're going to boxing. We're going just back to another prison, and because these prisoners here that Box going to tell us about, I'm pretty sure they belong to Mensa.
You think?
Think so. They're
So,
Mensa.
Red Onion, Virginia? Or is it West Virginia? Let me make sure. It's Virginia. Yeah.
Did you
Red
not read your
Onion.
stories? Before?
Yes, I did read my stories.
Hey, he showed up. Shut up.
Right. Give me some credit. Kiss my ass. So the Virginia Black Legislative Caucus is calling on the governor and their Department of Justice or Corrections to do an independent review after 6 inmates at the Red Onion Correctional Facility decided to make themselves human tiki torches in protest of what they call inhumane conditions.
It's inhumane, and then they set themselves on fire.
Yeah, that
fucking stupid.
Can't they sue themselves for that shit then?
No, they did some crazy ass shit. They got them wiring boxes and set themselves on fire.
One of the guys says it wasn't an act of protest, but it was an act of desperation.
To get attention.
I mean, I know for years they've been complaining about Angola here that there's no air conditioning on death row. I mean, it can be a lot worse.
Here is now, yeah. We can't.
They can't even go outside.
We can't have the.
Can't you put a $10? Can't you put a $10 fan in front of them on death row? Isn't that considered?
I would just say, okay, you guys don't like it hot. Let's go out back and I'll shoot you. You're on death fucking row.
Billy said he done changed his mind. They're getting hot nut now. they literally do have they literally do have hot nuts.
They got the hot nut award and the hot nuts all at the same time.
Fucking crazy.
Hot
nut. They had another one who complained that he wasn't receiving proper medical care for his chronic heart condition.
So he set himself on fire.
Well, maybe he don't have to go through. He won't have to go through electrocution. Maybe he just die. If he's on death row, maybe he just die naturally.
So what they did is they made improvised devices that allowed them to receive electrical burns by sticking these devices in the electrical outlets. So yes, I would definitely say hot
in their ass and it backed into it.
They put it in their ass. What'd you say? He put the electricity.
That's how they did it. Yeah,
I heard you say in the ass or something. I don't know.
Back into the outlet.
You done got Freebird all excited.
I didn't know if that was a new form of prostate, manipulation or something. I don't know.
But those are some. Yeah, those are mental quality inmates. I want to share out this picture right here. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all see this picture right here?
Is anal?
No, you see this?
My grandma.
Oh, Momo.
My great grandma.
She was 95 years old.
Oh, this is the one. This is so stupid.
This is this is 95-year-old lady.
This is a fucking
I think
moron.
This one's in. I believe.
Is this the one that Freebird pulled over and wrote a ticket to?
No, I ain't never wrote no old people tickets.
I used to write old people tickets all the time.
No, Iceman the only one to write old people tickets.
They will run you the fuck over.
Oh yeah, they will, and they'll ride 60 in the fast lane too. I have pulled them over.
You booted her Buick, didn't you?
No.
Anyway, this happened in Australia.
No, hold on. I seen the old lady today at the store on the way here. This about this age, buying some wine. It took her about 15 minutes to buy 2 bottles of wine and get her Caprice that had a bunch of shit. I mean, this Caprice was so old it had shit.
Oh, it was one of them land yachts, huh?
Yeah, damn near. Yeah. Well, anyway.
This is Sydney, Australia. This poor 95-year-old lady is no longer with us no more. Why? Is because this man right here, this guy right here who was a cop. If you notice, I said was this guy right here. Because he tased this old lady. He tased a 95-year-old lady, okay? He got dispatched to the nursing home that she was in, the care facility, okay? Because this poor lady had dementia. She's 95 years old.
Dementia and holding a knife.
And she had a knife, and she wouldn't put it down. I mean, you probably could have traded her for some fucking pudding or something, okay, or some Jello.
I mean, she's holding a knife. No, you think the strength of her? I mean, you don't think you could have grabbed her arm and got the knife,
or if you could have just waited a little bit, she would have took a nap. Okay, she's 95.
Snotty old grandmas inside these nursing homes. All right. This isn't they're not always sweet and innocent. All right, sometimes these little old.
Why you defending Why you defending old Popo? Because he tased
a 95-year-old woman.
Look, what the fuck you think is going to happen with a 95-year-old woman that gets tased?
A little grandmama could be running around with that knife, stabbing people left or right. You don't know. They're
She
crazy.
wasn't stabbing nobody. She had the knife.
The article says she was just holding it and wouldn't put it down. But if you think that we talk about the distance all the time, 10 feet. What is it? 10 feet.
It would probably take her
15 feet. Well, somebody come running at you could stab you. You know,
it would probably take her 15 minutes to walk 10 feet.
You think a 95-year-old woman's going to run really fast and stab anybody?
Look, she would have sued even if he would have just put her in cuffs because he would have.
She ain't sued nobody. She's dead. She's dead. He tased her.
Hit her head.
He tased her. She fell down and got a traumatic head injury and died.
Guess she shouldn't have been waving the fucking knife around.
Oh my God, dude, this motherfucker here. This motherfucker here, boy.
I'm gonna tell you what. If Tolstera was in studio right now, I would tase
this
him.
Motherfucker.
I would tase him.
Grandma was a fucking gangster. Fucked around and found out. What
Granny.
kind of cop is he though? Like an English
What
cop?
the hell? He's like Barry Johnson, grandmama, or anything like that.
Well, he was an Australian cop.
Oh,
He was.
He was. Now they're gonna stake him out to one of them.
He got charged with manslaughter.
They have charged him with manslaughter, and if he's found guilty,
he did.
They're gonna put him. They're gonna stake him out in the big bad bush.
You missing some of that article? You missing some of that article? I read that article. He got not charged. He got found guilty of manslaughter, didn't he?
I thought he just got charged with it.
I don't know. Hold on.
Anyway, this poor lady is no longer here.
He deserves it.
Florida needed to be acquitted.
He tased a 95-year-old lady. He looks like
it says right here. It says right here. See, you need to read your articles. It says with the taser, he was found guilty of manslaughter in an Australian court Wednesday. A jury found Christian James Samuel White guilty in a trial in Sydney. There you go. I have to read your article for you.
Okay.
You're welcome. Yeah, he's guilty. He found guilty of manslaughter.
You see how much time he got?
I mean, I don't understand it though.
I read it. I read the article.
Fuck around and find out.
Anyway, fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. That's my hot nut right there.
That's mine.
The fucking ex-cop that tased a 95-year-old lady.
That's my hot nuts.
We need a. You are correct, Hoppy. He running his fucking mouth. He's on a sugar rush.
I ain't got time to read mine. I'm reading everybody else's.
Fucking sugar rush with all the Skittles.
I love it.
Iceman. I got to read Iceman stories. I mean, shit.
So we're gonna have the old lady taser for hot nut, and then we're gonna have the prisoners that burn themselves.
My hot nuts is the same as Iceman's. Fuckhead that tased a 95-year-old.
We got the Ohio
Holstera's friend.
We got Ohio inmates that like to tell on themselves. We got Ohio inmates.
Maybe you can write. Maybe you can write a prisoner there, Holstera, and write how you can write to him in prison.
Can we vote for Holstera for the hot nut tonight?
No.
So what we got? We got the lady the guy that tased the old lady. We got two on that already. We got the prisoners that telling themselves. We got I'm with
y'all. I'm with the old
prisoners that burn themselves. So
I don't know. Box. You gonna tase a 95-year-old?
Hell no.
All right.
Bullshit. You weren't there.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, a 90-year-old. I mean, how much damage? If you got hit with a knife from a 95-year-old, how much damage you think that's going to do? I don't care if she's crazy or not.
Do they even have guns
down
there?
Going to cut you with the wrong side of it anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that like
deadly? My granddaughter, she might be like my granddaughter. She was trying to cut pancakes with the wrong side of a butter knife yesterday. I was like, that ain't going to work.
Try harder.
That ain't going to work.
Yeah, push harder.
Flip it around.
So y'all send y'all's votes in.
Yeah, mine's the Alabama dude stole the squad car right after he got out. Dipshit.
So we got one for Alabama.
Obviously, you're alone one on that.
And three,
like alone one with supporting fuckheaded.
And three for the taser.
I'm going taser.
It's the shittiest Thanksgiving episode we ever had.
How's it shitty? Did you
It got nothing to do with Thanksgiving.
Did you get the package?
I did look for Thanksgiving stories. No, got to go get it in the morning.
So it's there?
Yeah.
Okay. How you gonna get it? The post office ain't open tomorrow.
Got
It's
the big
Thanksgiving.
Got the big boxes.
This is a big box.
Yeah, they got the big box with a special key, and then you just leave it in there.
Huh?
No, it's post office. You don't need people for that. Not up here. So since we're done with all that bullshit and we're waiting on everybody, it is that time of year, guys, where we have wonderful Thanksgiving.
The time of gear.
A gear.
Time of year. It is. Anyway, so everybody, I hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving.
Wait, was it? He's done?
Yeah, we're done.
I'm not leaving. We're done.
Nobody else is voting.
Everybody get their vote then.
Gobble. Gobbles are made by male turkeys for the purpose of letting hens know where they are during the spring breeding season.
What the hell are you doing?
That's what Happy Thanksgiving. That's my turkey call, you fuckers.
Plain yelp. A plain yelp is the most commonly heard turkey call. Both hens and
I guess.
I bet he does that.
I guess we're just gonna. I guess the ones where nobody else is voting. So.
Old lady taser. Old lady taser.
The old lady taser looks like she got it. The freaking dumbass Australian cop that
Thor's grandma.
What the heck is that? Roy Spong, eyes purple, crying hand, pink, waving.
What the hell is this?
Stop picking your nose.
Roy, are you having a stroke? Text Roy. Text Roy Holster. I think he's having a stroke.
Yeah, he might be having that kind of stroke.
Hey, hold on. I got it. I got a story for Hoppy real quick. There's a guy pissed off yesterday morning. He's like, bro, you didn't see me in the truck? He said, you put these boots on my truck? I said, yeah, sure did. He said, you didn't see me laying here with my feet hanging out the window? I said, no, I didn't see that. He said, you put the fucking sticker on when my... He said, you put the fucking sticker on my windows halfway down. I was like, I didn't see it.
You want to go boot tonight? I'll go boot with you.
No,
tonight.
we ain't. We off. This is Thanksgiving. I got a gift.
He's got family.
My truck's in the shop. But your boy from the WPD, not your boy.
Did you check on that for me? See if that's who was trying to chase me down the other day and realized I was a popo.
I know. I haven't talked to my buddy Carlos. I haven't.
Okay. I sent a message to the wrong fucking Roy.
You said that's Roy P?
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, sorry, wrong Roy.
Roy S is having a stroke.
But I do have hobby. I did have a woman. I had a woman mad because her husband got booted and he paid, and she wanted. She said he told her that my signs were blurry, that he couldn't see in the middle of the night. I'm like, yeah, no shit, God. That's why we do this shit in the middle of the night, because you son of bitches keep trying this shit in the middle of the night, and you got what you deserve.
Well, I took my dash cam out my unit before I drove my personal dash cam because I want to pull the video off. I want to put it on Patreon. I had this woman in a car pulled right out in front of me and cut me off today. And so I'm right on her ass, right? Because I had to slam my brakes on to keep from running into this bitch. And so I'm on her ass, and I look. What happens? A fucking arm comes out, and she's waving at me like this. So I thought maybe this was a sign for help. So I turned my police lights on and pulled her fucking over. And her attitude changed once we pulled over.
You didn't get the finger?
She was like, I was like, is everything okay? Is your finger broke or something? And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're just on my ass so close. I said, that's because you fucking pulled out in front of me and had to slam my brakes on to keep from hitting you. So I started running her. I could have wrote this bitch so man. I could have told her shit. She's lucky I wasn't.
You normally do. What you have?
They was trying to be nice for Thanksgiving.
Oh, man, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
So
That's
anyway,
bullshit. You normally write every swinging son bitch ticket.
I do.
Except for me, the time you pull me over.
So the hot nut person.
He's not tasing grandma's fucker.
Hot nut is cops. The piece of shit Australian cop that tased the granny. Oh, shut up.
What a fucking dumbass.
Look at old Doc Holliday. I talked to Doc Holliday today.
You are a fucking hot nut.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hot nut, your dad would be
Has Clint said anything to him about the picture?
No, we hadn't been back in the office.
Who does that? Your brain is made of nuts. You must have eaten Danny cum cakes to be a hot nut like you. Shit, you
That's definitely a hot nut right
I
there.
think you have birds seen on your face. Free birds, stop nutting on them. Holstera put that up. I said no. No, you can't nut on them. Damn bots, don't do that. You nasty fuckers. Hot nut gets the crew excited, as you can see. Be happy, it's only for a week. Do better, hot nut. You fucking nut. Hot nut, your mom should have swallowed you. You are a fucking hot nut. A true fucktard.
A true fucktard right there.
That's a dumbass.
He's a dumbass.
That is dumbass.
Holstera would hang out with him.
No, he looks stupid as fuck. But I'd tase grandma with the knife that's trying to stab people. I wouldn't give a fuck. I really think that the only reason he stabbed was because he ain't got a gun. I'm pretty sure that's a question. JoJo, if you listen to this, you could let us know. Are you guys like Bobby's down there? Like,
well, yeah, I mean, okay, so let's
guns?
say that he had a nightstick or something. Boy, she's 95. Knock the
Right.
damn knife out of her hand.
No bullshit. No bullshit. That's
What
like
the
saying
fuck
shoot
is
a
that?
snake.
Who the
Okay?
fuck's got wind chimes?
It ain't me.
I hate fucking wind chimes.
No, you do. That's why I
That's
don't
got
have
to be
any.
freaking bird.
I hate wind chimes. All right, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed the show.
I did.
All of us were
my
here.
My favorite on the show is Freebird.
Yeah,
Hope
so, just to give everybody an update, I am now in Texas. So I had to hang my badge up after about 28 years. So I am out.
Well, you joined the ranks with me and Holstera then, huh?
Yeah, man,
Quitter.
I had surgery back
Such
in
a
October
quitter.
2nd. They jacked my back all up. So.
Such a quitter.
Yeah, I'm a quitter.
Well.
Only
I'm
one
still
ain't a
here.
quitter. Only one ain't a quitter.
Hoppy
Nice
said, I
one.
had a hot nut last night run him off the shoulder because he didn't know how to merge onto the interstate. Gotta hate them people. They had a lot of dumbasses. It seems like around the holidays, everybody gets dumber.
Well, it doesn't help. All the Yankees are down here visiting all their good relatives.
I always try to take a picture and send it to Holstera and Iceman with anytime I see a big heavy hauler towing a 18-wheeler that's broke down. Usually makes my day.
It does. He does.
It
actually
does.
do that.
I really get happy. I that's the most exciting of my day when I see that. That's like,
Yeah, yes. Do not send me wind chimes or anything. I hate fucking wind chimes.
I had to do the turkey. I had to put my volume back on, and then that was T-Bird going outside on my damn ring.
Oh, I can't stand wind chimes.
Oh well, I'm gonna have to send you a bunch then.
Put him up around the clubhouse. He'll fucking love it.
No, I will take it and run them all over with my tractor. So I hope everybody has a safe Thanksgiving. Don't set your houses or yourself on fire frying a fucking turkey. Make sure they're completely defrost. Yeah, and do not fire turkeys inside of your house. I did just buy an airless, one of those greaseless air fryers for a turkey. They don't want to sell it. Stein's for $99. And I went there for a shop vac and left with a shop vac and a turkey fryer. So hopefully
Not just for that either, because you can actually
you can do ribs and stuff. Everybody said they do great
everything.
ribs.
You can do a whole fucking 8-pound chicken nugget.
So I told Bam what I want to do soon is we're going to clean the bar up real good. I want to do a cook. I want to fry some fish and stuff like that. And I found I want to buy a 24-foot outside blow-up screen and have like movie night outside in the yard with a fire and stuff like that. So I got some plans coming up to do something.
Have a Motor Cop Chronicles party.
So Everybody be safe. Don't get too drunk. Don't be mean to your family. Try to put up with them for at least. Just try to put up with them for one fucking day, and then you can get rid of them if you don't like them that much. But at least enjoy them while they're still here. Especially if you have parents. Make sure you see your parents, because trust me, they won't be here around forever. And just everybody be safe. We appreciate every one of y'all. We'll be back soon.
Next Wednesday. Love every one of you.
We're no sheepdogs. We're lions.
Lions.
Hope y'all were entertained at your laughs if you were offended. Fuck off.
That's a good one, Roy.
Crew hopes to see you back next week. Same time, same place, bring a friend or foe. We are the lions, kings of the jungle. We don't take no shit. Were you offended by the podcast? Too much cursing, not PC enough. Well, fuck your feelings.